All right, now let's cover brainstorming with others. In order to demonstrate this section of our activity, I'm actually going to invite some of my team members into the board with me. I'm going to do that by clicking the share button. I'm going to make sure that my shareable link is on. I'll copy the link and I will send it to my team members and invite them to join the board. Now, if you're completing this activity on your own, that is totally fine. You can still complete each of the tasks. I just wanted to demonstrate what it looks like when there are other collaborators in the canvas with you. You can see as they join, their profile bubbles are appearing in the corner. And if you want to keep track of who is contributing what and who is which color, you can actually go to the collaborator controls, click your drop-down menu, and then we're going to toggle on the color legend. And as you can see, this tells us who is contributing in which color. The other option we have is to toggle on show authors, which will add the name of the person that added the sticky note to the bottom of the sticky note. Again, making it super easy to see who's engaged, who's contributing, and keeping track of that engagement. All right, and then you can just exit out of your legend if you don't need it anymore. Now we've toggled on our color legend, we'll check that off. Now what I'm going to do with my teammates is I'm going to invite them to brainstorm based off of our brainstorming prompt. How might we design an eco-friendly water bottle for busy professionals? In order to give us some constraints on our brainstorming, I'm actually going to start a timer for just 1 minute. And I can, if I want to, turn on some collaboration music just to add some fun and energy to our brainstorming session to really get our minds going. I won't do it now because then you'll be able to hear the music, but I will start the timer for 1 minute and invite my teammates to start brainstorming. So I'll hit start and you can see that the timer starts going there at the top. So done, check, we've set the timer for 1 minute. You can see as my teammates add ideas to the board, we can see their name because of show authors, and they're adding sticky notes in their collaborator colors. So again, so easy to see who's contributing what and how they're interacting and adding arrows and emojis based on how they're responding to each other's ideas. Now, if I didn't want my teammates to be able to see what each other are contributing, I could actually activate private mode. And to activate private mode, you can just go up here to your private mode icon and select Start for All Collaborators. You can learn more about this in our additional resources, but just know that this is available to you if you want to maybe keep your collaborators focused and avoid any bias or influence from one another, at least for the initial brainstorm. So you can learn more about that in the additional resources. So I'll check that one off. Last but not least, we have the option of using a breakout board. So this is if I had a really big group and maybe I wanted my teammates to brainstorm about a variety of different things. So maybe I wanted them to brainstorm about campaign ideas or a specific design aspect. I could go here to my breakout boards. I could select new breakout boards, add a title to my breakout board, and then I can invite my teammates to go to their different breakout boards and generate ideas based on a variety of different prompts. So that is an option as well. Perfect, so we've added our one new breakout board and it looks like my teammates are all done adding their ideas. The timer has turned off because the time is up. And that is how you brainstorm with others. So feel free to take a minute to mess around with these features that we've talked about. And I will see you in the next section when we talk about organizing all these ideas that we've generated.